Welcome to the mesmerizing world of Handmade by Ying with Donna, the YouTube quilting channel that's capturing hearts everywhere. With creativity as its needle and passion as its thread, this enchanting digital oasis weaves together a tapestry of inspiration and artistry. From beginner-friendly tutorials to complex masterpieces, Handmade by Ying with Donna has something for quilters of all ages and levels of expertise. It's a place where innovative techniques ignite your imagination, where colors burst with vivacity, and where every stitch tells a story. So grab your fabric and thread and join our global community of quilting enthusiasts. Together, let's sew a symphony of beauty, one square at a time. Let the quilting magic begin.
Hello everyone! How did you like that, right? Did he do it good? I don't know where he comes up with it, I'm telling you. Anyway, welcome to the channel Handmade by Ying with Donna, where everything's possible over here. Today is January the 30th, 2024, and I dated yesterday's video the 30th. It was a crazy day yesterday. Today is my daughter's birthday and we celebrated last night. So this video is dated correctly. So if my daughter is watching this later on, happy birthday, Samantha. May the year ahead be nothing but blessings for you, sweetheart. We love you tremendously. And we hope your day's been as fabulous as you are. So I'm going to slip into the chat and welcome everyone here tonight. And then we're going to get this party started. Hello, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. Guess who, Nancy? Hi, y'all. Annette. Hello, sweetheart. One of our squirrels. Diane. Hello from Texas. Day. Hi, Donna Joe. Looking forward to seeing how the block goes together. It's going to be fun. Took me a hot minute to get it situated this morning, but then I got it, and now I can really show you. I'm a visual learner, so it took me a few minutes. And that's what telling Joe and I hello. Guess who? Nancy's chatting with everyone. Catherine soft kiss. Hello, hello. Janine is now in the house. Hello, Miss Janine, and welcome, welcome. Rebel's in the house. Jackie is in the house. Day is welcoming everyone. Melina, good evening, everyone. I'm sitting here sewing and dancing. Absolute. Joe knows how to rock the house, doesn't he? Let me see. I'm just skimming the chat. Hi, Donnell. Welcome, welcome. Glass Gavlin. I know I'm butchering that, and I'm sorry. Hello, hello. Kat, hey, welcome, welcome. Lord Lenny's now in the house. Tamara, hello, hello. Lorraine, hello, hello. Joe's very creative with his graphics. Absolutely. He's amazing. Days reminding everyone, if you would, please hit the thumbs up. It helps keep us in a good algorithm, and it lets YouTube know that you do like the content that we are putting out. Dang, Donna, you got some moves. I know, right? And I didn't even know it. Love your tunes, Joe. Donnell's telling us hello, hello. Melody, hello everyone. Donna Bogart's now in the house. Hello. And Beverly's in the house. Shelly's in the house. Kat, hello. Amy Dement is in the house. So now I gotta really watch what I say for this girl, I'm telling you. But I can tell you, our project is coming together nicely. That's all I'm going to say on it. Billy, hello, hello. Annette J, happy birthday, Samantha. Thank you. Renee, so it seems. Hello, hello. And not at all. It's perfect. My name is Melissa. That's easier. Absolutely. Hello, Melissa, and I will try to remember that. If not, when you come into the chat, just say, hey, it's Melissa. Eventually, it'll stick. And I humbly appreciate you. I thank all of my mods for being here tonight. It's not expected, but very much appreciated. And I wanted to hit on a few things. When you see them in blue, that is my moderators. If you have any questions as I go along in any of our videos, feel free to please ask them. And they will send a message to my watch or my phone in case I do miss the chat. I sometimes get a little chatty and focused on the projects and I miss something. And Day and My mods are perfect at getting a message to me. If you see them in green and they have a little star, they are channel supporters, contributors, and super supporters. If you see the ones that, if you're a channel supporter and you're in the squirrel group, please drop a squirrel. I'm going to talk about that real quick, and then I'm going to tell you a few things. Our channel membership, our contributor is $1.99. Our supporter is $3.99, and our super supporter is $5.99. The super supporter and the supporter for the month of February, I'm going to open up our Just Squirreling group so that you can come in and see what all you get for your money. And that's going to be for the ones that's already paid into like just supporter or contributor. Joe has listed our supporters up on the screen, and I'm going to list a few new ones that we do have now. We do have Laura Lynn from Mom and Pop's Quilt Shop, Catherine Softkiss. If I say your name, can you please email us if we do not have you in the Just Squirreling group? It's a Facebook Messenger group. That's where I drop a lot of tips, tricks, strategies. We all share our projects in there. And I drop our YouTube link when we're going to do our projects, or we're just going to get a sew day. If I have a free day, I drop a link and I'm like, hey, come hang out with me a little bit. And that happens more often than not. So I have Laura Lynn at Mom and Pop's Quilt Shop, Catherine Softkiss, Marty Klein, Becky Spencer, Leanne Reamer, Gigi Quilts, Mary F. Catherine Cranich. If you can contact me, if you see this video, email me, please. I need to know what your Facebook name is. I cannot locate you. And Jean Cup and Stitches Quilting Queen, I have you. Janine. Priscilla, Melissa, Bill Orndorff, Imhoff, I'm sorry. I've added him to our group. Craft On and So Forth. Elizabeth Helvey. Renee Louise Cloak, please contact me. That way I can add you to the group. I have Lord Lenny, I have Rebel, I have Gwendolyn Hanks, Brenda Foley, Amy Dement, Katie Valk. The following ones, I do need you to contact me via email with what your Facebook handle is. Jackie of DBD Stitch Art, Gloria Butler, Paula, Sheila Fudge, and Susie Rose. I need you to contact me so I can get you into the group. Not just, you're going to have to email. That way it'll go straight to Joe, and he prints everything and lays it on my desk, and then I can look you up. Let me know what your profile picture looks like and your name on Facebook. And that would help me a lot in getting you added to the group. It's a chipmunk, but it's close enough. Hi, Donna. I caught you live for a second time this week. Yes, you did. And welcome, welcome. Lord Lenny is one of our squirrels, too. Let me see. Hey, Joe, my name isn't colored. I'm thinking it's because it should have 22 after Quilting Queen. I'll have to ask him to check into that, Shelley.
She was on there.
Yeah, I don't know. But Joe said after the live, he'll check that out. Donnell. Let me see. I've got my squirrels. Okay. That was not a squirrel. Where do I find my squirrel? It's in there somewhere. It's okay. Hey, debt-free quilters now in the house. Go to the smiley faces and go around, and you are going to find a squirrel. I appreciate all of you playing along with me tonight. So anyway, what we're working on tonight is the Whirling Star from the, I used the Bob block, and it's going to finish at 12, and it's Bob number 55603. So if you didn't watch me cut these out last night, you'll have to slip back into last night's video, because I will not be using the board tonight and cutting out. Instead, I'd rather show you how the board lays out, how you pick them up, how you piece your blocks, and how we're going to streamline this and get these puppies done. I did cut out enough last night to do 9 blocks, and it'll be a centerpiece, nice size wall hanging, If I decide I want to do more to it after I get the blocks laid out, then I may pull some more batiks in. We're just going to have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So with all of that being said, welcome. So let's get this party started. I have Joe come down on the table and I'll show you what some of the blocks do look like in their entirety. So let Joe get focused in on me for a second. Okay. So anyway, this is the blue block. And I used the light blue in these sections. I could have used the white, but I really wanted you to be able to see how it comes together as we cut it out. So this is the blue. This one here, each one looks more and more like a package to me as I'm doing these along. I could have, as I said, done these in the white, but I thought it was really cool to just go ahead and go as the pattern directed. And it looks like a little box. So we've got that one. Then we've got the brown and like a gray with the white. So I think that also stands out quite nicely. And then we've got this one and it does have the white. So I'm going to be interchanging them a lot as we go along. When I check my phone and hit the smiley faces, there's kinds of pics. Okay. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. These are so fun to do. I'm telling you. After I got them all cut out last night, I just put them into their stacks as we went along. And then I do have a little bit of extra fabric that is left over. So I may end up going ahead and making some more blocks. I'm not going to commit to that until after I get them up on the wall and see how they're going to look. And then I'll just start moving them around. So anyway, this is your block. This is what you're going to be looking for if you're in the market to buy one. I do not have an affiliate link. I do know that Quilts does, and I believe Tiffany does. I'm not sure about Becca, so you'll have to go into their videos and look and see if they have an affiliate link. But these are so fun to use. I've had it for a little over a year, and I'm just getting to learn how to use these properly. So anyway, when we laid these out last night, the directions were pretty simple. You're going to do your A's, and you're going to need that to just be your solid color. Then your B's, you're going to need to mix. You're going to need to cut 4 of the light and 4 of the whites. The white is going to give you that background look. And then your C's over here, that is right here, already pre-pinned. And I like to pre-pin them. That way I get the visual of how I need to streamline and sew these together. I thought it would be really cool to do a red, white, and blue. And that's why I'm doing this one like this. And honestly, your A and your B, they look like they're the same, but they're really not. There's a scant little bit extra here. So make sure that you don't try to pull from the wrong stack because you think it'll look better. You're going to need to recut. So let me move the board out of the way. Get this at an angle so I can watch my layout when I get to that. And then we're going to get stitching. So how was everybody's day today? Let's chat for a bit. Mine was dealing with a silly old migraine all day. And I worked out this morning with some friends. And then I worked on these blocks just a little bit to get them stacked up for tonight. And then I honestly took a long nap. And this silly old headache just won't seem to go away. Probably time for new glasses because I was really focused on what I was doing today. So all you're going to do is, this would be your B's. So we're going to work on those first. And it's really important the way that you lay these out. And I'm going to show you that after we get these pressed in. If you don't lay these in right, you will jack up your block. Ask me how I know. I'm telling you, it's possible. You have to lay these out a certain way, just like with any of your other projects. Like I said, you'll have 2 that are going to go at the top, and then you're going to have 2 that's going to go off on the sides. And Trust me when I say this is going to lay like this. So you've got to really pay attention to how you're sewing them in. And I just think these look so stinking cute when they come together. It's almost impossible to stop. I could honestly see myself doing a full-size quilt with these. I did have to cut one more color because I only had enough fabric to cut 8 blocks so they would come together. So I did pull a separate kind of batik that would be the center of this, but I think it blends really well. Migraines are the worst, and I got absolutely, yep, quilted and bound, and the footage for tomorrow's video is up. Awesome, awesome, Amy. If you have not checked out Amy's channel, please do. And I believe Heather is in the house, Debt-Free Quilter. Please also check her out. Please, if you would, also cover Stephanie of Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter in your prayers. The girl's not been feeling her best for a little bit, so let's just keep her in our thoughts and prayers. Once she gets to feeling better, she'll be straight back with us. Sometimes we need to just step back for a second. Migraines, yep. It's like a torture behind your eyeballs. Absolutely. And Joe's dropping a few channel links, so if you are not subscribed to them, please do. I also did notice, as well as Joe did today, I don't know what's going on. I'm just blaming it on YouTube. Our channel numbers have went down just a little bit. I don't believe many people unsubscribe. It takes a lot to do it. But what I do believe is please go and check, make sure your bell's on for notifications if you haven't gotten them. That'll tell you whether YouTube or some machine has cleaned up and took you out. Joe calls it YouTube's robot. Don't want to stitch that last one because I think I might have it wrong. So I'm going to hold off on that last one for just a second until I press these out. Then just snip your seams. I'm not going to do that last one because it's really important you get these angles right. I'm here. Hubby's father has the evil bug. Oh no. Here yesterday. Oh no. So the directions on the block say that you are to press these open. I've done it both ways. I've pressed it open as well as just pressing to the light. You do what works best for you. This comes together really easy, really simple. Hi, Laura Lynn, and welcome, sweetheart. And thank you for joining the channel, supporters. I humbly appreciate it. I did add you to our squirrel group as well. So anytime that you feel like you want to pop in and say hi when we Zoom or whatever, feel free. That is not on live. That is just a little time to sit and stitch with some friends. The door is always open. So you're just going to finger press and then give them just a little love there. And try to keep your pieces to where they're really handy for you. This block does not take a lot to come together once you maneuver the way you want it. So I'm just giving it a quick press. If I was pressing all of my seams open, it would take me a bit longer. So, with that being said, I'm going to take this block over here and just lay it. You're welcome, sweetheart. What you're going to do is make just this one block 4 times, the same angles. So this will help you with your layouts. And it's really important that you do the layout the way that I'm showing you, or you'll be jacked up. You won't get the spinning motion that you do need. So this one, I always like to just lay these out in the angle that I need them to go. So give me just a second to make sure that I've got these heading the right way. Hello, Becca. Welcome, welcome. I want to make sure that I'm doing these right because I have this side I've got to lay in as well. So give me just a second and I will get this puppy figured out. Like I said, it does take a second to do these. So I've got these. Okay. That way. Way. That way. That way. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to stitch these in together the right way. You don't have to pin these when you're doing them. You just need to really hold these and just gently put them through the machine. They will stretch if you try to sew too fast. So just take your time with it. You don't want duplicates. So just line them up kind of like what you would your cotton cuts. You're just going to lay them in. And remember, each block's going to have several pieces, so you're going to have to be really mindful of the way that you're laying it out. Realistically, probably not, but it sounded funny. Fancy meeting you here, Laura Lynn. I'm just following you all around the internet web. You guys are too cute. But just follow, like I said, really slow. You are going to need to pin when we get to the next set if you don't want them to get wiggly. And just snip these off. And finger press them. And like I said, these do go together really fast. You just have to be mindful of the way that you're sewing them in. The easiest way that you can remember whether you've got it right or not is these end caps are going to match, and that's going to be helpful for you. So you're going to turn it this way and just bring it in. You can opt to pin them or you can clip them. I kind of like the option number 2. I like to pin. Said no quilter, but I'm telling you, it works really good when you can get them pinned in and they're going to line up really nice for you. So just go right here and pin it in. Fold them over and repeat the process for all of the little pieces. And once you get these lined up, it's easy peasy. And like I said, these are cut on the bias, so there is going to be a little bit of stretch to them. You're going to turn this block and do it the same way. Just fold it over and line it up. That way, when you're under the needle, you're going to be able to do them all at one time. I do have a string hanging there that will drive me batty. So let's get the string out of the way. And these you can honestly put together once you get them separated into their stacks and you get them pinned. You can honestly get a block made in about 15 minutes. And that's not bad. You can pick up speed with this machine. I think I did not have a lot of fabric waste at all with using it. I wasn't sure, and I was like, oh man, I don't want to waste fabric. I really want to use all this up. Well, I didn't have a lot of waste. I pre-cut per the directions on the block board, and everything came right out really nice. So there was no steps skipped in that at all. First time using it, and I think it's really easy. I would highly recommend anybody that's interested in the Accuquilt, please go check them out. Becca, if you're still in the chat, I know sometimes you come and you go. Do you have an Accuquilt affiliate link? I do not. I've mentioned, I believe Tiffany does, and I know T Quilts does, but I wasn't sure about you. Oh, buttons, and I like buttons. Okay, now now I'm heading to bed. LOL. Small things, small minds. Laura Lynn, God love ya. Debbie, I'm gonna start gluing. Cool. Whatever it takes. I saw your video earlier. No one likes a date with Jack. Just no budget for quilting equipment. I get it. All of it comes in time. I do. I can get everyone a link. Yes, if you could drop your link for anybody that would like to buy, please go ahead and use Becca's link. I don't have anyone else's, so Becca, feel free to drop your link. If you would, just go ahead and save it, and anytime you're interested, support my friend. So then just snip all of these apart. I believe in together we grow, together we sew, and we have a fabulous time doing it. So now I've got these. You're going to press them all up to the dark. Aren't they coming together really fast, and aren't they stinking pretty? I would do a whole quilt in the red, white, and blue. I know I would. So I'm thinking like once a month I'll pull out the cutter and just do some form of a project with it. I just think there's so much need to learn. We all buy them, and very rarely do we always use them. We do it for a special project, or we let it sit. Mine has collected dust for a year, and now it's out, and I intend to use it quite a bit. Tiffany's link. Okay. Yep, you can drop anybody's link you want, Beck. Snippy, snippy, absolute. Whoops. Want to make sure that's going the right way. So when you're laying your block out, the red should end up being the spiral part that's going to do the spinning. So let me get this block manipulated the way that I need it to be. This is going to go this way, and this is going to come this way. I want to just work with it for just a second, and then I'll lay it back out. You really want these laid down right. Yep. And it's always easier if you pick your pieces up and move them that way. Happy early birthday, Debbie. Awesome. Mine is too. Yeah, Becca's got a birthday on the 4th. You are getting me motivated to use mine. If we have them, we all buy them. We buy all the blocks, the cubes, and we just buy them and sit them down, and I'm guilty of that. So I'm going to try my best this year to use it at least once a month for a project. Not sure what, but we will be doing some form of a project with them. Everybody's been asking me Do I only do legit kits? No, I do a lot of things, but I was getting FPP all the time. So I'm going to segue a little bit into both directions and come back to my roots of traditional piecing. I'll still be doing FPP. I'll still be doing legit kits, but a lot of it might end up being just my personal sews. Sometimes that's good for you. My Accuquilt collected dust for years until last week when I used it to cut down all of the vortex scraps. I'm jonesing to see what you come up with that. Lord knows I have a ton of scraps. And I think it would be so cool because legit does give you more fabric than what you will ever need for your pattern. And I save every piece. I'm guilty. I am that person. So I want to use it and clear out a little bit of space, but it intimidates me to cut it up. Okay, got to go figure out dinner. The natives are getting restless. Okay, sweetheart, thanks for popping in. So now when Amy's out of here, we can talk. We can talk about her. She's leaving. That opens the door. I can really talk some smack. Let me think of something good. Hey, Katie. Welcome, honey. I just now saw you. If I missed anybody coming in, I am sorry. But I think these blocks do look so pretty when they're together. Oh, ooh, Scraps. She's back. Yeah, legit kids. I have a lot of scraps. I love scrappy projects. And I have spoke to Becca. She did I'm going to call it a postage stamp for lack of better words, but Becca can correct me if she would. Did a project a little bit ago and it was darling. And it took her a little bit of time to do it. And I'm never in a rush for a project. But I would like to take my legits and do like a rainbow effect. Kind of like a tiny postage stamp bar jello. Now, how cool would that be? And this is how you're going to lay it out. There's other ways that you could lay them out according to the block. But this is the one that's going to give you that swirling look. Kind of looks like a snowflake. You could honestly do just white with a focus. You could do it in black and white, red and white, any color of your choosing. And then all you're going to do is fold it over, fold this one over, and bring them in. So if you've already bought an Accuquilt and it's sitting down collecting dust, I implore upon you, not because I'm trying to sell you anything, because you've already got it. Use it. That's all I'm saying. You'll be glad you are. I did not realize how cute these blocks are. If you don't know how to put the block together after it's cut out, Accuquilt does have little videos that you can watch how to cut your colors if you want them in a certain way. You can really overthink it and make it all come together really nice. Yep. It was a postage stamp. I cut all of my scraps from my Fat Quarter Shop box of the month down to 1.5, sewed them all together, and there is 3,024 pieces in a quilt that measures 48 by 60-ish. Way to go, girl. I started in the spring and needed help to get it done. It was a lot of fabric. I'm sure. There is no doubt in my mind. I have 4 full carts of leftover legit kit fabric. So, I think I have more than enough. The fusible grid is great for small and scrappy. Yep. And then we're just going to lay it together, fold it over, and join it together. Here I will pin because I need this to line up. So does anybody in the chat have this block? And if you have you made it yet? We all buy these when they're on sale. I jump on the bandwagon all the time. Ooh, I can get this at half price, or ooh, the sale. I want to see if I'm the only one that does that. Is it heavy backup? You know how I sew. Didn't get rid of, no. Day is like I am. You don't get rid of the extra fabric. You don't throw it away. You cut it down. You cut it down, cut it down. Save it all. At the price of fabric nowadays, I'm sure there's a project out there for all of our snippets. And these are just fun sews. And this is how the block turned out. Now, isn't it cute? I really like the way it looks like a box with the ribbon on it. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we all do it. Rebel, did you get your sewing space redone? She's working on revamping her area a little bit. I do not have any that are cut blocks like this. Now I want one. I'm telling you, they're fun to do. They're addictive. Our moderator, she pulled out one of her blocks and sat and pre-cut and did. And I'm telling you what, they're fun. I have a bear paw. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I will be working on all kinds of projects this year and just moving them straight along. The blocks did turn out really pretty. For those that are coming in late, let me show you. I did them in all, no rhyme or reason. It's just going to be really scrappy. I am a budget quilter and get a lot of it free table at quilt groups. That's so cool, Debbie. Okay, this is one of the blocks. This here looks gold, but it's like a yellow. It will be done by this weekend. Made my first payment on the long arm today. Now that's something, isn't it? We all love those payments. I just really like, I think the lines in these petite is what really gives these a lot of movement. And I just, of course, if I could have just this fabric right here, this girl would be like walking on cloud nine. Love it, love it, love it. Not that I like teals and blues. No. You go, Rebel. What kind did you get, Rebel? LOL. 3 more payments to go. Oh, you can't beat that. It's always fun when we can say we're almost done or we've made that final payment. Absolute. As hard as we all try, sometimes you need to do the payments. And I'm telling you, you just about do a cartwheel when you're done. That blue block looks like a whirlpool. Yeah. If I could find just that blue fabric, I can tell you right now, this girl would be like all in. I would do a whole quilt with just that fabric. I love it. And for those of you that don't know, Soya posted a video earlier. We have a lot of Soya friends in here. Not Your Mama's Garden. They posted a video. When they're sold out of that, that's it. So if you need any of Not Your Mama's Garden or It's Your Mama's Garden, whatever the line's called, when they're sold out, that's it. And Brody made a video about it and posted it a little while ago. So you're going to want to go over and check that out as well. And I'm just going to make one more block. My quilt shop did have some of that fabric on clearance. Ooh, I'm telling you what, I love that. Let me know. Dum-dums. Uh-oh. Yep. Let me get this moving. I'm patiently waiting for robo buggies. I have no idea what you're talking about. When are you coming to the States, Katie? Good evening, everyone. Jean is in the house. If you haven't checked out her channel, she also has one. And I changed this one up just a little bit, so I'm kind of curious how it's going to come out. So we shall see. It's just fun playing with the fabric. And what girl doesn't like that? It's Sugar Doo's first fabric line through Bernatex's, I'll arrive the 21st. Okay. Will you have a safe trip? Pick that up again and did not mark it. Got sidetracked when I looked up. Slide these. We'll get it cut out. Are you going straight to the Carolinas or are you going to your daughter's first? Hey, Donna, LOL. See, Captain Stitches. Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of the fabric lines by name. I just know what looks pretty and that's what I buy. These laid out. And remember, you're pressing away from you. Most of the time we would press to the dark, but on this, you can press it this way. I think that board will fit in my little hand crank machine. I'm not sure. I am honestly not sure. I can give you the number and you can look it up if you'd like. Or if Becca's still here, she could tell you. I'm not really familiar with them. Like I said, I just got my machine last year and I'm just honestly getting to use it. My daughter and the family will meet me up in North Carolina. I arrive early so that I can sleep off the jet lag. You're definitely going to have jet lag. There is not. It's out of my mind. That's a long journey for you, I believe. I know these are going to go together. And then I have to see which way I want these. Because you have to sew it on the right side or you're going to have a date with Jack. No dates with Jack tonight. So if they go together like this, you are golden. If you go to Accuquilt website, check out the dyes. It'll let you know what machines are compatible. This dye number, let me see. It's 55603, if that helps you. I wanted to make sure I was getting them on the right end. That way it was easier to date Jack one time than 4. And with batiks, there's really not a right side, wrong side, but if you pull on it in the corners, it'll pull down to you if it's the right side. I like the prettiest side, so I always just double check it. Finish this block off. The 6-inch board will go through. I have the Go cutter with me. Okay. That way you can check it out. And you're just going to lay them in the order that you need them. These will come flush right here. And you want to make sure that you're lining them up. So I want my whites like that. But getting these right. One thing I said I did not want to do, I think I did. Yeah. Yep. They should have been this way. Go ahead. Yep. I got to talking and didn't pay attention. So I get to do Jack 4 times. I was supposed to face it the other way. And this too shall pass. We all mess up. Needed to lay this way. Easy fix. I thought it looked funny and I should have checked myself. Wow, that's a cool looking block. These are fun blocks, Teresa Louise, and welcome, sweetheart. Thank you, Day. Always drive safe, Janine. What's the name of the block you're making? It's called Whirling Star 12-inch. And you really need to pay attention to your layout. I was scabbing and laid this block in upside down, so now I get to fix it. And I knew when I did it, I was second guessing myself. And I just told Joe, said, watch, I'll do that. And I'll show all the blocks that we've got done here when I finish this one. Then I'll have 3 more I'll do tomorrow or over the weekend and just knock them out. Then I'll get them up on the board and see if I want to add to or leave it go as it is. How's the weather? Yeah, how is your weather, Teresa Louise? Is anyone else doing the temperature quilt that Sass is doing? And if so, are you all caught up? We're coming to the end of the month. Get these pressed and I'll lay those in. No, she's under the weather. Yeah, she's just, every once in a while, we all get sick. So that's why I said I would just go live tonight so I could cut last night and demonstrate putting these together tonight. And just lay these in and make sure that you're keeping your point. And you're going to do the same here and just flip it. You can pin there. Normally I would pin. Hey, Sean, welcome, sweetheart. Thanks for popping in tonight. Get this puppy sewed in. And just take your time with it. There's no rush. There, you gotta turn some air on in here, Lenny. Thank you, sweetheart. Don, what's your next project? What are you working on over at your channel? Now you just snip all of these apart and do the same here. And I just think it's going to be cool how it all comes together. Katie, it looks like you've got a lot of interviews lined up over at your place. Andrea, howdy everyone. I've been watching since the beginning, but cannot hear what Donna is saying. Can someone tell me the name of the block that she is doing? It's beautiful. It's called Whirling Star, and it's 55603. Joe, could you type that in for her? I'm sorry, Andrea. Do you have the captions on? Okay. I was just checking. Auto correct vent, Grandma Debbie. So now all we do is get the block ready to lay out. And you're going to lay it like this. As long as you've got these two together, you're golden. And then just flip it in. And remember, you're going to make 4 blocks. And just take your time. Hello, Debbie. Day, could you type in 55603 for that block in case she would like it? Donna, I'm hearing impaired and my hearing aid died earlier today. I use captions if they're available. Joe says he's got the closed captions on, sweetheart, and I knew, and I'm so sorry. I can't hear you, babe. Joe said to have you check on your end and see if they're turned on. Those captions aren't on, but he can enable them in the live control room. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Beck. See what? Thanks, Day. YouTube doesn't have closed captions on live. The setting is inside where you set up your live. Suzanne Taylor, they aren't available for this video. It's okay. We apologize for him not being available. He thought they were. Yeah, he thought they were on. So we're just gonna fold this over like this. Now we're going to be able to join this one by just flipping it over. I apologize, guys. Normally they're always on. So we're just going to open it up and press it as flat as you can. And that one's done. Now see how quick these all come together? Really nice. Hey, Jersey. Hello, sweetheart. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's good to know. I learn something new every day. I've been turning mine on in Zoom. Never works for me, Becca Tracy Louise says. So anyway, we've got this one done. We've got this one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my all-time favorite, number 6. So I've got 3 more to go, and I'm not going to keep you all on for that. I'll just do those up tomorrow. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I do apologize for the closed captions not being on. And I'll show you this one last time. This is the Whirling Star Block. Finishes at 12. And the number on it is 55603 for those that need it. It's fun and it's an easy one to do. It's just you got to pay attention to flipping the one block over. So you guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you back in the next video. Bye. Thanks for joining.